Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Super well. If you are new here, then a very warm welcome, and if you are back, well, sending so much gratitude. It's great to see you here. I am just outside Lidl, about to do a bit of a top-up food shop. I thought I could bring you along with me. I don't need loads of stuff, and I'm actually home alone this week because my husband is away with work. So I always find it a lot harder to try and cook for one person rather than two. So I thought I could bring you along, do a little bit of food shop. I just need some bits for lunch, some easy suppers, and a few extra bits that we've run out of. I either go between Lidl, because there's a big one near us, or the other big supermarket is Sainsbury's, and then we've got like small M&S and stuff on the high street. So it kind of just depends what mood I'm in, but I thought I would come out. It's Monday morning. I'm in the car, so I can just get all the bits that I need, and hopefully it should be nice and quiet. So yeah, I've had a productive morning so far today, checked in with my clients. I like to check in with them every Monday to kind of set intentions, set goals, get really clear on like focuses for the week. So I've checked in with them. I've created a little bit of content because I've got a new offer that's coming out today, which is a kind of community network style group for female solopreneurs. So they're like sort of the majority of the clients that I work with are female business owners. So I'm creating this new offer, which I'm super excited for. It's one of those ones where I couldn't find the thing that I was looking for. So I have created it myself. And I think being a solopreneur can be super lonely, especially if you're working from home. So this really is a group, a community, a network of like-minded women to really help each other expand, grow, place to learn, ask questions, share resources, collaborate, and really just get that sense of like being part of something bigger than yourself, and getting genuine kind of cheerleaders by your side. I think it's just so valuable. Like, community is so important in life, but also in business. So anyway, that's what I'm launching today. If you are interested, then do let me know and I can send you the link, or I'll pop the link in the description so you can have a look as well. But for now, it is, Monday. What time is it? I think it's 11:15. So I'm going to head in to Lidl, pick up some bits, and then I'll show you what I get when I get home. So let me give you a very quick overview of what I got. So I picked up some turkey breasts. I normally actually get chicken, but I spotted these and thought, why not give something different a go? And I thought a couple of evenings this week, I'm going to do roast sweet potato with turkey and nice mixture of veg. Cucumber, avo, lemon. I always like to have lemon in the fridge. As you would have seen from my last video, I like to have hot water and lemon in the morning. Beetroot, because I've been told by my acupuncturist that red foods are very good for you. So beetroot, red pepper, tomatoes, all good for like hormone health. Bananas, because I have a banana a day. I picked up apples today rather than pears. Pears rather than apples. I'm loving pears at the moment. Rice, just because we've run out. Green tea, because we've run out. I'm not drinking coffee at the moment, so green tea and normal tea and herbal teas are what I'm having instead. Salt and vinegar crisps, rice cakes, malt loaf, they're equivalent of saurine. Such a good snack to have like pre-workout, and just like a healthy snack in the afternoon. I normally just have it with either plain or sometimes I put peanut butter on. Crumpet, and then a couple of daffodils. So yeah, quite a good success. So all of that in total was £20.90, which is just a bit of a bargain. So all in all, that was a very easy and speedy visit to Lidl, which was great. So what I find really helpful is to do like a bit of a food prep, like recipe ideas or kind of meal ideas at the beginning of the week. And then I curate my food list on my notes app on my phone. And now, because I know the supermarkets that I go to where everything's laid out, I'll lay out the list in order of like how you work your way around the supermarket, which is very organized, but I find it just like saves a lot of time. So I do that, and then I also, throughout the week, if we run out of things during the week, I'll just add it onto the list. So like random things like, I don't know, Marmite or ketchup or things like that, you just pop them on the list so that then everything's there. And then it also means that throughout the week, you've got a bit of a plan of like what you're cooking, and you don't have to think too much about it during the week. I just find that works really well. So yeah, but as I said, I'm home alone this week. Flowers. Because my husband's away for work. I'm out on Tuesday evening going to a life drawing class. I'll try and bring you along to a little bit of that, although I don't know how much I'll be able to show. Wednesday I'm going to see Bridget Jones with some girlfriends, hence why I said cinema rather than supermarket just now, because we're organising the viewing time that we're going to. And then I think I'm in on Thursday. So I've got a few evenings in, and obviously I'm going to be home for most lunches when I'm working from home, because even though I like to go out to the coffee shop in the morning, I normally come back for lunch just because it's so much easier. I normally would have done a food shop. It's healthier, cheaper obviously than having lunch out the whole time. So that's probably what I'm going to do most of the mornings, most of lunches this week. I've got a few meetings essentially, so yeah, anything that's of interest I'll bring you along as well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for lunch today. I've got mackerel in the fridge, so I might do mackerel with avocado, beetroot, rye bread, that sort of situation. But yeah, I'll show you what it is. Now it is 12:03, so I'm going to check in with a couple of my clients. I'm going to post some content. As I mentioned earlier, I've got the big launch, so I will do that. I've got a set of stories ready to go, Instagram post ready to go. I've had a newsletter that's gone out already. So I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. It is blue skies today. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see, yeah. So I might go out for a walk at lunchtime just because it's so gorgeous and it's not been great weather in London. So I might do that just to get a little bit of fresh air and sunshine and make the most of it. And yeah, that's about it. I'll check in with you in a bit. Thought I would just show you what I've got for lunch. So I've got mackerel with rye bread, avocado, lots of lovely seeds on top, red pepper, beetroot, cucumber, and I'll probably get a little bit of extra hummus to have with it. So I'm going to sit down here, enjoy it, and then get back to some work. I'll probably pop out for a little walk afterwards because it's lovely and sunny. One thing I am trying to get better at doing is not working whilst eating, which is a really bad thing to do, in my opinion. So I have been trying to either like listen to the radio, listen to a podcast, or if I do watch something, then I'll try and watch like a TED talk or something a little bit interesting. I just think there's so much like mindless consumption, which I'm guilty of as well. It's so easy to like sit and eat and also reply to emails or just carry on working and you're not even like conscious of what you're eating. So I'm trying to get better at that. I'm not very good at reading and eating at the same time. Otherwise I would love to be able to do that, but I just feel like there's too much going on. And when do we sit in silence? You know, it kind of feels like a bit strange to sit in silence and eat, but actually it is so important to give our brains the chance to switch off and just like be really present with like chewing and taste and being more present in the moment rather than constantly having noise feeding into our minds, whether that's like podcasts or music or watching something. So that is something that I'm trying to get better at. So I think today I might listen to the radio. I was just listening to the radio when I was getting my lunch together and they were talking about AI and how it's impacting schools and children. and like how we incorporate AI into like education systems to be able to support children rather than it creating a divide of like those who aren't and those who aren't using it, and how that impacts teachers. So that sounds pretty interesting. So I might give that a listen, and then I will get back to some work later on. So I've got a few parcels that have arrived over today and yesterday, and I thought I could do a little bit of an unboxing with you. So the first up, I have a package from Matcha. I'm such a huge fan of this brand. I get their newsletters, so I saw a few new items and I was like, oh my god, there's actually a few bits that I want. So I ordered a couple of pieces. First up, I got this lovely long sleeved white kind of like oversized t-shirt. It's got quite cool like a design on the back. So that's item number one, which I think looks good. I got some kind of cargo style pants. I don't actually have cargo pants, but I love the pattern of them. Can you see they're like a snakeskin crocodile look? What do they call them? Yeah, snakeskin. And they're like cargo style. They've got this nice detail at the back. Next up, I got an item, a bag from this brand called Monty, handmade, I believe, in India. I will double check. And they've got really nice handbags. That's the brand, Monty. And I wanted like an everyday bag for like my laptop, out and about. Ooh, okay. This is it. I was actually expecting a slightly bigger bag, not gonna lie. But the main thing is that it fits my laptop in. It's got, it's like got a zip. There's one internal pocket here. I'll have to have a think. I might exchange it for the bigger size. But I do love the colour of it, and I think for like weekends and stuff, it'll be great. So yeah, I might exchange the size, but we'll see. And then I got this item from Amuse Bouche, which was actually a wedding gift voucher. I went for 2 pillows, so I thought they were quite versatile, that we could put on like our beds or the guest bedroom, or even like outside in the garden. So this is the brand Amuse Bouche. So these square cushions, it's lovely like linen material with ruffly edges. And then I got another one, same size, but different pattern, in like a lovely light green and cream. Yeah, love that. I think they will go really nicely together. So they're like linen tea towels, that's got noodles on. And then I think the R was, I'm not sure what the R was. So yeah, that is my little mini haul. And it's giving very summer vibes, linen, stripes, pastel colours, which is all gorgeous. Later. It is now Wednesday, and I believe I last spoke to you on Monday, but you would have just seen in those clips that I went to my life drawing class yesterday, which was so fun. It's something that I've wanted to do for ages. I used to be really creative and do like art a lot when I was younger. I just haven't done it. Like, I feel like who does art these days unless you go to art classes? And there's a really cute local independent coffee shop, restaurant, and I'm on their newsletter, and I saw that they were doing life drawing, and I was like, right, I'm going, especially because I'm home alone this week. And it was so good. It was just like really, it was a 2-hour class, and I was like, oh gosh, that's going to be quite long. And honestly, the time went by so quickly because you're just like focused purely on the drawing. And apparently I was chatting to a guy who was next to me, and he was saying that, like, I think it's drawing, or maybe it was life drawing specifically, I'm not sure, is like the number one best thing that you can do to keep like your brain function and your brain health like as optimal as possible. Because even if you do like Sudoku or like word, like crosswords and all that kind of thing, it's not the same, because with life drawing, you're connecting your eyes, like your sight, you're focusing on that one thing, and then you're taking it through into your brain and then like down along into your arm, and then you're painting, and it just forces you to be super present. It's that like brain, eye, arm function or something. And he was saying it's like the number one best thing that you can do. And I was like, that's so interesting and makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I went along on my own. Everyone was really friendly. The instructor was great. We started off with just like 1 minute poses. So the model was posing for 1 minute, and we just had to draw what we could in 1 minute. Then we kind of experimented with black paper and chalk. Otherwise we're using like white paper and like charcoal, which was quite easy and fluid to draw. But yeah, I'll have inserted a couple of clips so you can see my masterpiece. And it was so good. It was just really, really enjoyable. So I'll definitely go again. So this is your sign. If there's something that you've been thinking about doing, like purely for fun, that's creative, that's using your hands, like I really encourage you to do it, because it's so nice to have an evening not on your screens, and just like meeting new people. I think I was the only one that went alone. Maybe there was a couple of others, but go on your own. Everyone's super friendly. It didn't matter that I'd never done it before. Some people were also beginners, and it was fab. So I really, really enjoyed that. It's Wednesday morning now, as I said. I'm about to make some breakfast. I'm gonna make some oats this morning. Oats with seeds, chocolate protein powder, peanut butter, banana, that kind of thing. And yeah, I will show you once it's done. This is the protein powder that I use, by the way. Protein Works chocolate vegan protein, and it's so good. It's the chocolate silk one, I think. I'll try and leave it for you linked down below, because it's so good. I have protein powder like every day, either in oats or in smoothies. I love a smoothie, either with vanilla protein powder or chocolate protein powder. Depends whether you want like the chocolatey vibe or like the berry kind of strawberry sweet vibe. And then I just add a scoop. I never know whether to add the protein before or after I've heated up the porridge. Let me know if anyone has any tips on that. I think I'll add it in before, and then it will heat up together. Actually, I might do half and half. But yeah, so anyway, I'm currently feeling very pale. Very, like, you know when your skin has that like dullness to it, and you look in the mirror and you're just like, I need to go away. So that's currently the mindset that I'm at the moment. Tried to put some of my fat tan drops in last night, which does help. It adds a little bit of, you know, colour. But I don't think it helps when you like watch people on like YouTube or Instagram who are jetting off to Dubai, Australia, the Maldives, and you're just like, oh, I really need to go away. And the fact that my husband's in LA, it's super sunny there. It has been sunny the last couple of days, but I'm someone who gets so cold. I even went to the doctor yesterday because I self-diagnosed with having chilblains in my hand, it's just like, I'm not really good. It's not very nice to see, to be honest, but it's just like my hand's a bit swollen and red because it's so cold. So that's what we're dealing with at the moment. But I've got tomorrow afternoon blocked off. So I'm going to go to Sloane Square in London. I'm going to go do a little bit of retail therapy. There's a couple of makeup bits that I want to get, and just, you know, have a little afternoon in London, bring you with me. Do a little bit of shopping. I'm not someone who enjoys shopping. Honestly, I walk into a shop and within 2 minutes, I'm like, yeah, no, can't find anything I like. Or I'll just go around, select some bits, try things on, go out and buy. So I'm kind of in a mindset where if I see things I like, I'm just going to buy it. So I feel like I need some new pieces. But then I'm also thinking, is the weather going to get warmer soon? Hopefully. I don't want to buy winter clothes, so we'll see what they've got. I definitely want to get some makeup bits though. I always panic because I go into the makeup shop and I have no idea what shade to get. I get so overwhelmed with all the different brands, and then if I don't have an assistant who's like helpful or friendly, it just puts me off and I just leave. So I really need to go in with specific items, ask for help, and commit to buying the items. So I'll let you know how I get on. Okay, I have inhaled my porridge. I was so hungry. Today I am just working at home most of the day. I've got 3 client calls today, so I'll be working from home. I can't really go out to coffee shops when I've got client calls because obviously it's just not reliable, and a lot of what I do is confidential, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. So working from home, and then I'm going into central London this evening to watch Bridget Jones, which I've heard so many positive things about. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. I'm going with 3 of my girlfriends, which should be a really nice evening. So there's not really much to report or show you today. As I say, I'm going to be doing a bit more of like an out and about day tomorrow. But this is a reality of running my own online business. I do spend a lot of time on my own, working from home. I do really like going out to coffee shops, as you would have seen in a previous vlog, because I just think it's like really great for motivation. I work really well in coffee shops. I find like I feel really motivated. You're in like a little bubble, and it's good to have like a buzz of other people around. That's personally how I like to work. Otherwise, I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I think I might have said in my last vlog, I'm not having coffee at the moment. My acupuncturist, who I'm seeing once a week to help me with my kind of hormone, my cycle health and hormone health and getting regular cycles, she has said no coffee. It's like the worst thing that you can have for your hormones, just because it's like such an intense hit of like caffeine. She said it's not caffeine because tea is completely fine. It's something to do with like the makeup of coffee, like granules and how it's made versus tea. She described coffee as being like much more of like I think she said like rock music that's like heavy, intense and loud, whereas tea is much more like classical music, which is like slow and calm, and it's just like it's completely fine to have. So gonna have a cup of tea, and weirdly I haven't actually missed coffee. Like I love the ritual of making coffee. I love getting coffee from coffee shops, but at home, I'm not missing it. So I guess it's because I'm having my bone broth, hot bone broth in the morning, and then I'm having a cup of tea. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna get on with some work, just show you my little setup. This is where we are. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, so just at home, see the light coming in, which is super nice. Surfboard in the corner, which hasn't been used for a while. I got myself those flowers actually Monday when I did my food shop. So yeah, it's looking good, feeling nice and light and bright, and let's get on for a good day. Hello guys, I'm just walking to a coffee shop, a new one that I've not been to before, to get a matcha. I'm going to one near Sloane Square, do like an hour's work on my laptop, and then I'm going to go and get a few little bits from, hopefully, for makeup and maybe some clothes bits in like Zara and places like that. So I will fill you in. I've been working from home this morning, had a couple of client calls, and yeah, now I've got some laptop stuff to do. Here it is. And yeah, let's see how it is. So the other one, the second one, I don't know if I said in the voice note, the second viewing of one of them is tonight. Okay, so I'm just sitting in at the coffee shop in a little corner nook, which is cute, doing a little bit of work. Not much to report. I am basically planning a course for my, with a fellow business coach that we're going to be launching in a couple of months. So I'm just putting together the outline template for that course. It's going to be all around like property investment and how to kind of like diversify your income and grow your, like make your money work harder for you by investing in property. So really excited to putting that together. That's what I'm working on now. But yeah, this really cute coffee shop. It's called Raw Press, just off Sloane Square. So I will leave the description below. But yeah, called Raw Press. Got my matcha, iced matcha with oat milk, and a couple of vanilla drops from My Protein, which are so delicious. I'll leave those links for you as well, actually. Right, so I'm back on the train, had a relatively successful trip. I'll show you what I get when I get home. But I do find shopping for makeup incredibly overwhelming. I don't like shopping at the best of times because I just get a bit flustered, and it was so hot in the stores. And then I never know what colour to get, like when I'm getting a lipstick or a blush or a lip liner, like what colour. So anyway, I spoke to a lady, I asked her lots of questions, and I bought a few bits, which I'm feeling excited for. They didn't have the matte concealer that I wanted, so I'm going to try and get my husband to get that for me in America. And yeah, otherwise I'm relatively successful. Okay, I am back home. I was last chatting to you when I was on the train, but I'm back home now, and I thought I'd give you a very quick haul of the little bits that I picked up. As I said, I am not a makeup wearing kind of gal. I wish I was. I watch people's YouTube videos and I just think you look so glam, so well put together, so effortless, and yeah, I feel I get very overwhelmed with where to start when buying new products, especially when you're like in a store and it's super busy and you don't really like look your best, and then trying things on, it's all a little bit overwhelming. So I went in with a few things I knew I wanted to try and get. I got some of them. I veered off track on the others. Got these Patchology illuminating eye gels. So I think there are 4 in these. Oh, five in these. So I'm going to do one of these this evening. I'm going to fake tan. I'm going to put a hair mask on this evening, and I'm going to watch Molly May. That is like a dreamy night in for me. So yeah, I got these eye masks. If I can find any of them, I will link them below in case you're interested. Then I keep hearing a lot about Summer Fridays. I've never owned anything from Summer Fridays, but I had a little browse in the section, and I picked up this jet lag skin soothing hydration mist because my skin feels quite dry at the moment. I've got moisturizers. Once again, moisturizers, like, oh my goodness, where do you even start when picking a moisturizer? There's one that I've used for years, and then I veered off track because you can only get it online. And I was away and I needed one, so I just bought one from like a beauty store, and it's quite good. I'm not convinced on it, so I might go back to the one that I used to use, which is more like a dermatological, like high SPF daily face moisturizer, and my skin works really well with that. But it still feels a little bit dry. I think it's just been so cold in the UK. So I got this hydration face mask, which I think looks really nice, and I love the branding of Summer Friday. I just think it's very like clean, kind of cool girl, just like, yeah, it looks nice. So I'm looking forward to spritzing that on in the mornings. I also picked up a brown sugar lip balm. I've seen a lot of these. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, brown sugar lip balm. There we go. So on the topic of lips, and this is kind of why I also picked this up, because previously to that I bought the a lip pencil, MAC, and this is which one is this? Strip Down. Once again, I'm not really a lip liner girl. I've tried to be in the past, and I just think I've got the wrong shade, and they're much more, the shades that I have already are much darker, like sort of purpley, evening colour vibes. Really nice, but not sort of every day. So I just think having a nice lip, gold earrings can really make you feel put together. And given that I'm just in a stage where I feel like my skin looks really dull, I feel like I need to go on holiday, I haven't had proper vitamin D for a while, I just feel like those little things are good hacks and good ways to elevate how you look and feel in a very easy way. So I picked up that, and then the last thing I got was this Milk. I don't think I'm that familiar with the brand Milk. Ideally, I wanted the Rhode like blush / lip thing like this that looked really similar, but I don't know where to find Rhode in the UK, and I didn't want to pay £7 for shipping. So I was browsing for something like this, because actually at the moment, and this is quite a good hack, I got given a couple of years ago this gorgeous Yves Saint Laurent lipstick, which I've been using, like wasn't the right colour for my lip. It was like quite reddy, and I was given it as a present, and it's super nice. So rather than using it as a lipstick, I've been using it as a blush, and it's nearly run out. So I thought, right, I'll get a proper blusher. Once again, there was about 8 different shades, and I said to the lady, I was like, how on earth do I know which one to choose? So I tried a few on, and she seemed to think this one would be quite a good one. So this is the shade, what is this? Muse. Yeah, Muse. Anyway, it's the Milk Muse, so I'll see what that's like, but I quite like the shape of it. You can use it on your lips if you want, and it's just nice to add a little pop of colour. So yeah, quite successful, I'd say. Anyway, that was that. So yeah, this evening I'm going to go and now put a hair mask on, leave it in overnight. I'm going to do some fake tan. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym, so I'll just come back and shower after that, which is a really good hack I always find. It's like putting on a hair mask before you go to the gym, and then have a really cozy night in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to end this vlog here, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, share with me your makeup tips. Like, where would you go to get new makeup? Have you got anyone that you follow that you really enjoy that do like very kind of easy day-to-day makeup looks? Because I feel like it could be quite a good thing to get into, and see it as like a little bit of a project to like learn more about makeup in like a very effortless way without having to wear too much. That's kind of what I'm after. So yeah, let me know if you've got anyone that you follow. I would really appreciate it. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video.